and welcome to the One Leisure YouTube channel. My name is Michelle and I'm part of the One Leisure Active Lifestyles team. Today we're going to be going through a pulmonary maintenance exercise class. You don't need any specialised equipment to take part in the class, but I would recommend having some water with you. And also for the strength side of things, it would be handy to have a couple of tins or some dumbbells if you've got those at home ready to exercise for the strength section of the workout. But those are all to be used later. Initially we need to get warmed up. So make sure you've got a bit of space around you, that you feel comfortable and you feel ready to go. You may want to start seated and then come up to standing, or you may want to do it the other way around. Pace yourself and work at your level, okay? This is your workout to help you feel stronger and fitter. First thing we're going to do is get warmed up. Right, let's get started. I hope you're feeling fit and well. You might know which parts of your body feel good today, which bits don't feel so good, but just take it at your own pace. Let's start by tapping the toes forwards. That's it, shoulders down and relaxed, nice and comfortable. That's it, tap those toes forwards. Try and point the toes down to the floor. Get that movement in the ankle. And then bring the feet together. Okay, take the foot out to the side. If you feel more steady by having something by you or standing next to the wall, by all means, do that if that feels best for you, okay? And then take the toes behind. So whether you decide to do the warm up in seated or standing, make sure you've got good posture. Pull those tummy muscles in a little bit. So if you're seated, sitting up nice and tall, and if you're standing, stand up, pull the tummy muscles in, lengthen your neck. So first thing we're going to do is a bit of mobility for the shoulders. Lift them up to your ears and then slowly down. Lift and lower. That's it, we'll just do a few of those and then bring the shoulders down. Next we're going to work on is your neck mobility, looking over your shoulder and to the front. Not too quick if you're standing, can make you feel dizzy. That's it. It's good just to explore the movement, see how that feels today. That's good. Once more each side, look over the shoulder and to the front and over the other shoulder. That's great. Shoulder circles now. So lifting the shoulders to the ears, slide them back, slide those shoulder blades down, lift and lower. That's it. As I said, you might be in standing for this. So lift those shoulders up, back, down and round. One more. That's great. Okay, let's just take it a little bit of march. Legs and arms. Okay, do some side bends next. Standing with the feet apart, reaching down towards the knee and up nice and tall. So again, this is just working on your mobility. So keep it in a pain-free motion. You don't need to overreach. You're just seeing how it feels today. A little bit of a lean down towards the knee, up nice and upright, and then reaching down to the other knee. That's great. Once more each side, you're doing really well. Lovely. Okay, so that's side to side, the spine has many movements. Let's do trunk rotations. So try and keep your hips and knees facing forward and twisting over and to the front and twist. So as I said, this can be done seated or standing, and forwards and twist and forwards and then twist back to the front. Bring those arms down. Okay, just marching on the spot. With the legs, let's do a heel dig. Might be able to see my feet. Okay, heel dig, tap the leg out in front, heel in contact with the floor, toes up to the ceiling. Okay, lovely. So while we're there, again, you may want to stand next to the wall for balance or by the chair. Heel on the floor, toe on the floor. Just your ankle mobility exercises. That's great. Bring that foot in, heel, toe on the other side. Okay, and then arm reaches, so just reaching forwards with the arms. In fact, that feels great, reaching out in front. Just stretch up a little bit higher, almost as if you're taking something off a high shelf, reaching up and bringing it back down again. So the arms extending nice and long. See if you can go a little bit higher, if the shoulders are in agreement today. That's a nice big stretch up. Again, there's no need to rush through it, just working through different movements and opening up the joints, getting them ready for exercise. Okay, next exercise, lifting those knees up a little bit higher. You may find you want to stand next to something. So it's a high knee lift, just work on that mobility at the hip. It may be a case that your knee lift is here. If you feel happy with that, stick with that. If you want to go a little bit higher, see if you can have a go at that. That's brilliant. Stand with the feet apart, arm up, nice little stretch over. And down. Then take the other arm up and reach over. And bring the arms down. Okay, so just a little march through. Heel dig and bicep curl. So remember your breathing techniques. Pursed lifts is one of them. So it might be a case that you're taking a big deep breath in and then you just, as if you're blowing out through a straw, just help to get that air out of the system. Okay, you're doing really well there. Have a little bit of a breather. We're going to do side steps next, so just stepping across and to the other side. Some of you may want to include your arms in this one, that's absolutely fine. Might want to add an upright row. Just stick with what's best for you. And last movement in the warm-up, tap behind and single arm raise. Again, if you are working by a chair or by the wall, you may feel best supported. Sometimes having the arms supported does help with your breathing a little bit. And come to a rest there. Okay, so that's the warm-up bit done. We've got two parts to our main workout. We've got the aerobic section and then we've got our strengthening exercise session, okay? Okay, we're here for our aerobic section part of the workout. Remember to use your breathing techniques, the pursed lift, or if you start to feel like you're breathing, you need to have a bit of a rest, have some support for the upper body. Maybe you can lean forwards a little bit, or if you're seated, you may find that sitting forward position here where your arms are relaxed but supported can help you with your breathing, regulate your breathing. For some people, it might be sitting back, but again, making sure your back is supported and try and have your arms supported as well. So think about the ways that you can help regulate your breathing. So this exercise session is trying to boost your aerobic fitness. So we're going to do 8 minutes in total, 1 minute per station. So the first exercise is marching on the spot. So we're going to do this for a minute, and this is the one that is going to make you feel breathless. You probably remember your rating charts, always asking, how do you feel? So a good way to think about it is, can you say a sentence? So we've got 30 seconds to go. So the sentence could be, this exercise is doing me good. So if you need to pause and perhaps say, this exercise is doing me good, that's absolutely fine. You're about the right level. If you can't get all the words out, it's too high intensity. And also, if you want to make it easier, just legs only. If you want to make it harder, legs and arms. There we go, that's the first minute done. The next exercise, heel digs. Okay, so for this section we don't need any equipment. We're just working on keeping moving and building our aerobic fitness. Go heel dig, bicep curl. So the options to make this one easier are just tap the heels out. Okay. If you've been at home for a few weeks, this might be where you're at. Okay, and if you need to take a breather, take a breather. Now, I know your walking may have increased because we've had that hour of exercise where we can go outside if you have been going outside. And you may find that the aerobic section is fairly comfortable for you. Okay, so we're just coming up to changing exercises now. The next exercise is a star jack. So it might be just one arm and one leg. So that's it. Might just be the legs only. So single arm, single leg. And you can vary the pace at which you're going through the exercises, okay? Remember what I said to begin with. If you can say the sentence, this exercise is doing me good, then it might be a little bit light if you can say it all in one go. We're looking if you can say the sentence, this exercise, maybe you have to take a breath, is doing me good. That's probably just about the right level. If you can't get all the words out, it's too high. We're almost there. Okay, the next exercise, tap behind. So you might want to use the wall, a table or a sturdy chair just to give you a little bit of support. So tapping the toe behind. So it can look like this. If you wanted to increase the intensity, you could put the knee bend in. If you're feeling like you really want to go for it, maybe a case that you don't use any support at all and you add the arms. Okay, more limbs working gets you working a little bit harder. So do choose the right level for yourself. Okay, that's great, you're doing really well. So that's the 4 exercises that we've done. So we've done a minute per exercise. So what we want to do now is just repeat those 4 exercises. That was the buzzer going. So we're looking to do marching on the spot. So it might be supported, a little feet lift, or it might be higher knees and arms. Pick your level that suits you. It might be a case that today you choose to do the first 4 minutes and then move on to the strength exercise, and gradually you can add extra minutes as you wish to. So this is round 2. Next exercise after this one is heel digs. We've got 10 seconds to go. That's it. Try and keep going, but if you do need to change what you're doing, change your breathing, take the rest. Okay. So the next exercise being heel digs. You can add your arms as well if you wish. Remember, choose your level. This one done seated, so you can have a variety of how you do the exercises. Not close. So it's tapping the heels out. That's really good. Okay, and the speed is up to you. Lovely, there's the buzzer for that minute. We're going to change into the star jacks. So arm and leg. If you want to, you can change just taking the leg out, or add the arm as well. That's it, you're doing great, well done. This is minute number 7. That's it, lovely. If you're feeling puffed, go back to the legs only. You can do a combination, so you can add an arm, or you can just drop the arms out if you wish. Okay, last one, exercise number 8, tap the toe behind. Okay, and forward arm raise if you wish. So this is taking it up to a higher level, or it can just be a tap behind. And if you need to be supported, you can use the chair or a table or the wall, tapping the toes behind. That's it. Okay, you're doing really well. Last 20 seconds. That's it. You can drop the arms if you wish. Tap that toe behind. Try and keep going to the end. We'll hear the buzzer. Lovely, and come to a rest there. Excellent, so that was your aerobic section. That's the bit that should make you feel like you're working and you're feeling puffed and you're feeling warmer. Well done, everybody. The next bit will be your strength exercises. Okay, we're going to be working through our strength exercises next, okay? Remembering 3 sets of 10 is what we are aiming for. I'm going to demonstrate 10 repetitions to you of each of the exercises. You can do that with me. If you want to complete a second set and a third step, which is really, that's where you're aiming for, just pause the video and then you can take as much time as you want to repeat the exercise. So the first one I'm starting with is quite a tricky one. It is your sit to stand. It is such good exercise to build that leg strength. So you need your chair, 2 hands, okay. So you want to know that chair is behind you, nice and steady. Best to do it on a chair, a sort of kitchen chair, dining room chair, rather than the sofa. So we're aiming for our 10 repetitions, okay. I'm going to do them at your own pace. You do not have to keep up with me. So bend those knees, bottom to the back of the chair. Okay, and then push up, nice big power movement. Okay, down we go. So I need to keep count while I'm doing this as well. Push up, well done. If you feel unsteady about the direction you're going in, you might just want to lean to the back of the chair, lead with your hands, and push up. Okay, down we go. And driving upwards, building that strength in the legs. Down we go. And push up. So I think we're at number 5. Down we go. If you're sitting a bit too far back, you may find you want to come forwards a little bit. Heels back. Ready, steady, stand. Up we go. That's it. And down. And then pushing up. And lift. Go 7. You get in there. 8. 9. Make sure you keep your chest lifted and raised as you go down. Try not to concentrate on the floor. Keep yourself nice and upright and push up. Lovely. So that's the strength exercise for our legs. Recommended to repeat 3 times. So at this point you can pause and complete the circuit. Because that is quite a tough one, once might be enough, okay? The next strength exercise is one for the upper body. It's your chest press exercise. So for this one, you might want to go to find a piece of wall, pop your hands on, hopefully nothing you've just redecorated. Have your hands about shoulder height, okay? The closer your feet are to the wall, the easier the exercise. The further your feet away, the harder the exercise, okay? So position yourself comfortably at the wall, hands shoulder height, bend and then push. Try and keep the body nice and straight. That's 3. So 4, 5, readjust if you need to, towards the wall. That's great, lovely. 2 more, number 9 and number 10. Make sure you keep those abs switched on. Lovely, well done. That's the first set of 10 done. So this one's for our arm strength. If you want to put me on pause and complete another 2 sets, okay, the next exercise we're going to work on, we're going to the legs again. We're going to do our calf raises. So for the calf raises, have a little bit of a gap in between your feet, heels under hips, okay, and we're going to be pushing upwards. Lift and lower. So great for your ankle strength and lower. So you can have the chair, the wall for support if you need to, and lift. Try and get as much space between the floor and your heels as you can. Lift up, number 5, and lower, and lift, and lower. So remember, it's that upwards push, you want to be going upwards, and slowly back down again, keep the control. Lift and lower and push up and down, and number 10. That's great. have a rest there. If that's enough for the back of your legs today, 10 is great. We're looking to aim for 3 sets of 10. It may take a couple of times back to this video before you're doing 3 sets of 10 of everything, okay? Just work at your own pace. So put me on pause if you want to complete 2 more sets, 1 or 2 more sets of that exercise. Okay, the 4th exercise, we're sticking with legs. It's a squat, okay? We know how important legs are to help us with our lung health. Got a couple of options with this one. In the leisure centre, we would use the big ball against the wall, or you can just use your wall at home. So you've got the support there for your bottom, so it's bending the knees and pushing up. Okay, so from a sideways position, you can lean against the wall if you need to, down and up. Okay, bend the knees and up. If you're happy freestanding, maybe a case that you do it free. I think we're number 5. You might have done a bonus exercise, but it doesn't matter about that. That's great. And 1 more. 10. Lovely. That's great. Okay, exercise number 4, squats. So you can go to the wall and just lean back onto the wall, feet in front so you can see your toes, and slide down the wall and come back up again. That's one way of doing the exercise. Or you can stand out in the room, feet apart, just a bit wider than your hips, and bottom back and pushing back up again. So your knees don't want to go over your toes. Helps protect the knees. So we're looking to do 10 of these exercises. Okay, so I'll go through them with you, and then you can put me on pause if you want to go through the exercise, do a couple more sets. Okay, let's go. Bottom back and pushing up. So down we go. So these are big muscles working. So again, just regulate your breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath for any part of the exercise. So it might be a case you want to blow out. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. Okay, number 7. You're doing great. It might be a case that you're against the wall. Feet out in front. Number 8 down. Then push up again. Number 9. And number 10. Well done if you achieved all of those. That's great. If not, just carry on working towards it. If you want to do another 2 sets of 10, put me on pause and complete the 10 exercises again. For the next exercise, we're going to be doing bicep curls, okay? Choose your dumbbells, water bottles, or tins of beans, whatever you're using. Okay, shoulders down and relaxed. Stand with your feet hip width apart, or you can do it seated. Okay, arms only. So hands come to shoulders, slowly back down again. So with your strength exercises, we're not looking for speed. We're looking for nice controlled movements. And just because we're working with the arms, don't forget about the rest of your body. Nice and upright. That's great, well done. And again. So listen to your body and do what you can. Each time you go through the exercises, you may find you have a little bit of improvement. I think we've got 2 more left. You might get a bonus exercise in there. And one more. There we go. Super. That's great. So if you want to do 3 sets of 10, put me on pause and carry on at your own pace to do another 10, rest, and then 10. Use the time in between as well to have a sip of water if you need to. So we've got 2 more exercises to go on the strengthening side of things. We want to be doing side leg raise. Okay, so go to the wall, go to a chair, something that's nice and steady so you can concentrate on lifting that leg and lowering. So, I don't know if you've got ankle weights at home, you can pop some ankle weights on. Okay, choosing one leg, out to the side and then together. So lift and lower. Make it a definite lift, not a swing out to the side and lower. Try and keep the body nice and upright. So not too much movement with the upper body, keeping to a leg movement only. And one more, number 9, number 10, that's it, lovely. Okay, so this one, 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Okay, so supporting leg is working quite hard in this one. Keep the knee soft, don't knock the knee joints out. Lift and then lower. And lift, try and keep the toes pointing forwards and together. And lift and lower. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. That's 5 done on this side, 5 more. So if 10 all in one go is too many, you could always chop and change between one side and the other. The more you can do on one side is better than doing single leg. So try and do 4 or 5 and then change sides. There you go, that's all the 10 done. Again, just pop me on pause if you want to complete 2 more sets. You'll need your dumbbells or your tins for the next exercise. We're looking at doing upright row. Okay, so for this one, you want to keep the weight nice and close to the body and lift up and lower. So you can do this with a stretchy band if you've got one of those at home. Lift and lower. That's it, that's great. And let's do 2 more. And that's it, elbows up and out and slowly down. Okay, lovely, so that's 10 done. If you want to do 10 more, put me on pause. Well done everybody, that's the warm-up, the aerobic section and the strength exercise session completed. Now all we need to do is cool down and stretch. Okay, let's just start. Tap the toe forwards. That's it, try and keep that good posture. And then just bring it back to marching. So we'll go through our stretches. Let's start with a nice big up body stretch, reaching up and a little lean over. So make sure you breathe in and out as you're doing your stretches. Don't hold your breath. Come back down again. And then stretch up nice and tall with the other arm. Lift up and lean over. And come back down. Do the tricep stretch next. So hand to shoulder, reach down between the shoulder blades. You can use the hand at the front just to support your elbow. So with our stretches, we want to hold them for at least 10 seconds to get the benefit of the muscles stretching out. That's great, bring the arms down. Take the other hand to shoulder, reach down between the shoulder blades. So again, the cool down can be done seated or standing. You bring the arms down. Just a little march on the spot. And then the shoulder stretch. So arm across the body, just support the arm and reach across. That's great. And down, stretch across with the other arm. So you might have felt it today. That's great, bring the arms down, just roll those shoulders back. Okay, we're just going to tap the toe to the side. If you feel like you've still got a little bit more energy, just take the hand with it. If you're happy, feet only, that's fine. Okay, one of the exercises, the next one we need to do is a chest stretch. So hands behind, squeeze those shoulder blades together. You might want to just rest the hands on the lower back, on the lower body, squeeze those shoulder blades together. If you're seated, you want to be reaching to the back of the chair. So look forwards. Try and pinch the shoulder blades together. So most importantly, try and breathe evenly as you're stretching. Bring the arms down. That's super. So next exercise, stretch we need to do is the calf stretch. So going for the lower body. Okay, take the leg back, stand in the lunge position, just bend that front knee. So your front knee, you still want to be able to see your toes. Want to push the back foot down into the floor, get a nice stretch. That's great, well done. Quite a lot of leg work today. Sit to stands, squats, and your calf raises. So give the muscle a chance to stretch and lengthen, so don't rush through the exercise. Okay, lovely, well done. Next one we're going to do the back of leg, so hamstring. So you can do this one seated. It's quite a nice one to do seated. You want to sit at the front of your chair. Sorry. Toes up to the ceiling, hands on the bent knee, and then a little lean forward. Notice my chest still keeps raised and I'm looking forwards. And change sides. Leg out in front, heel gently resting on the floor and hinge forwards. So if you're standing, it's not too different. So we're in this position here. Lovely, and upright. Just pedal those feet. Going to do a thigh stretch. If you're really practiced on one foot, you might be happy to stand free, but it's best at this point during the programme to either use the wall or a chair for support. So you want to be taking either the back of the shoe, back of the trousers, and just try and bring the knees in line with one another. And a soft knee with the standing leg. That's it, lovely. Okay, and change sides. That's it, and just pop that leg down. Okay, tap the toe forward, swing the arms forwards. Okay, and stand still. So you should find now that your breathing is more or less back to normal. You can stand with your feet apart. Just going to take a nice big deep breath in. So bend the knees and breathe in and reach up. And then breathe out, hands down. Bend the knees, breathe in, reach up. And breathe out. And then one more. Nice big deep breath in. And breathe out. And as we always finish, bring your hands together, give yourself a round of applause. Well done, everybody.